everyone, and welcome back to another 1.19 Let's Play episode. In last episode, we got this fancy little beacon that's right here behind me, and in today's episode, I plan on building a frog island. I also did add speed to the beacon, so we are very speedy whenever we're close to it. But there is an island right over here that I've always wanted to transform a little bit, and we have yet to get all of the frog types or any frog lights at all. So I figured that we could transform this island here. Well, I guess technically it's not an island, is it? Since it does connect a little bit to the actual land, but you get what I mean. It's close enough. But I figured that we could transform this island to kind of a mangrove swamp. We don't have a mangrove swamp close to our base, so might as well bring the mangrove swamp to our base. And I want there to be plenty of little frogs running around here and maybe some giant lily pads. So I guess first things first, we should gather some materials to transform this island into a frog paradise. Of course, we'll need plenty of propagules because we're going to be planting lots of mangrove trees. Also, look at all these mangrove roots that we have. I'm sure we can utilize them in some way. I don't think we really have mud, though we are for sure going to need mud of some sort. Though I think we'll just kind of create our own, honestly. We'll get a little bit of moss, maybe some small drip leaf. I hear a wandering trader. Let me get some emeralds. Maybe he has more small drip leaf. That would be pretty nice, honestly. Hello, Buttercup. I need you to move out of the way. Thank you. Now, where is he? Hello, wandering trader. What do you have to trade for me today? No small drip leaf, unfortunately, but lots of coral. That's cool. I've never built with coral, literally ever. Okay, well, thanks for coming. I also think I need some green concrete. Do I have any concrete at all? Actually, I might have green concrete because of the giant pumpkins that we made. I used a little bit of green concrete for that. But where would it be? Oh, right here. We have 4 pieces of green concrete powder. That is not going to be enough. And a total of 11 pieces of gravel. However, the island has a lot of gravel, so I think we can just get the gravel from there. We might need to take a trip over to a swamp and get some lily pads, because I feel like we have to have lily pads. Not just giant ones, but actual lily pads too. And this is my only cactus farm of this entire world. This single block here will need some green dye, and I don't think that is going to be enough. Also, I want to bring the beacon over to the frog island because might as well use it, right? We have it. I thought of just a couple more things that I could use to decorate our frog island. So I went ahead and gathered those, and now I'm going to actually start transforming this place. This is actually a pretty big island, honestly. How big is the radius of a beacon? I'm not sure, honestly, and I'm going to have to go get an offering for it. I'm new to this beacon stuff. Here's Fern. We haven't seen Fern in quite a while, but they are still living around our base. I keep on thinking of things that I'm going to need for this project, like maybe some dirt. I feel like I'll probably need a bunch of dirt. Since the island is mostly just stone after all, I think I might just try to build the beacon kind of off the side of the island. It's not perfect, but I think it'll do. And of course, we'll do haste this time. Now, I definitely want to clear out some of this gravel. Oh my gosh, that's so fast. But I definitely want to clear out some of the gravel because I'm going to need it for concrete. And also maybe just to flatten and shape the island just a little bit. We are going to have to place a lot of dirt because I want this to be a lot of mud, not just stone. Stone doesn't really fit in with a mangrove swamp. Oh my gosh, this is so fast. I see why beacons are so popular now and people use beacons for really big projects because, oh my goodness, that mine's so fast. This is going to be a breeze. So I guess I'm going to get busy replacing most of the stone with dirt. I think that's how I want to go about that. Though I could also spread some moss around, and that would be a really, really easy way to get rid of some of the stone. And I think moss is fitting for the mangrove swamp too, because just like that, the stone is gone. And then I could go in here and like replace some of this with mud or something. Maybe we'll go about it like this instead. Probably get rid of the azalea saplings as we go because we don't really need those. But I'm going to get busy pretty much just terraforming this place, and then I will jump back in and we can detail it and make it nice and pretty and atmospheric. This took me so much longer than I thought it was going to take, and I don't know why I thought it was going to be just a quick little project, but I pretty much turned this entire area into a mini mangrove swamp. I don't think there is as much mud as there usually is in a mangrove swamp, but I still think this looks pretty good. It is beginning to feel pretty atmospheric, and that's exactly what I'm going for. Now, just to add some extra little detail bits, I was thinking about adding a lot of hanging lanterns everywhere. I want to place some chains and then lanterns, kind of like that maybe, though I don't know if I really like this placement. We kind of have something similar over by the enchantment waterfall, so I kind of wanted to recreate that. I just don't really know where to place it. I guess I could place it on the leaves. Okay, that's perfect actually. I think the leaves will work just fine. That way at nighttime it feels extra magical here, and it just like is a nice little touch, you know? Look at this little baby mangrove tree. It's so small. I don't think I've seen one that small before. Well, I am out of chains and I'm about out of lanterns, but it's definitely a start. I also want to hang plenty of glowberry vines too, though I don't think we can hang them from the leaves, unfortunately. Maybe we can just do it from the roots? Okay, we can do it from the roots. That's cool. We'll just do it like that. And some of these roots are really far up, so I think that will be perfect. Frankly, I think I'm just going to wait for the glowberries just to grow on their own a bit. And then once they grow on their own, I can bone meal some glowberries to the vines. And walking around here at nighttime is going to be so cool. It's going to be so glowy and magical. The little frogs will be croaking, making their little froggy sounds. And there'll be lots of little glowing lights everywhere. Ooh, this area is extra vibey, don't you think? Look at it with all of the vines hanging down and the lanterns. I like this little area a lot. I also have these lilacs that I want to sprinkle around. I think it'll be a nice pop of color to all of the green that's around here. The little frogs are going to love it here. I don't really have very many of these drip leaves, but I think that I can just bone meal them, yes. And hopefully the frogs will jump on top of them. That'd be so cute. Honestly, they're kind of like lily pads, aren't they? I think I won't bone meal all of them. I'll keep some of them kind of short. And we can also put some on the sides of the little water pools too. Just adding some extra little detail bits. Honestly, the lush caves and the mangrove swamp go really well together. Look how tall you can make these drip leaf plants. You can make them literally so tall. I don't know why I find that so amusing. And then we just have 5 of these small drip leaf plants. So we have to use them very sparingly. Oh, and can we only place them in the water? Is that how that works? Note to self, don't punch the drip leaf. But we can also place it on the grass, just not on the mud. Now I only have 4. Why won't it plant here? Oh, it has to be on moss. I think it has to be on moss. Yes, that is the correct answer. So not grass, but moss. Now there are a couple of places around here that are a bit empty. Like over here, for example, there's pretty much nothing here. So I think I just want to place some little stones around. Something kind of like this, just little rocks laying around. We will place another rock right here. On the outside of the island, I will admit it's kind of ugly. Am I going to do anything about it? Honestly, I don't think so. Maybe I should, but the inside of the island looks very pretty. So do I really need to do anything on the outside? Maybe, but just don't look at it and then it'll be okay. As long as we pretend that it doesn't exist, then everything's going to be okay. Now I think I'm just going to kind of sprinkle around a couple of these mossy cobblestone slabs, and I'll even place them in the water just a little bit. I just want everything to feel as lush as possible. I talked about putting some giant lily pads in here, but honestly, I don't think it needs it. Sure, it might be a nice touch, but I'm happy with how it looks right now. I was definitely a little bit discouraged at first, but I'm really happy with all of the effort that I've put into this little mangrove swamp so far. It feels exactly how I wanted it to feel. I think the only other thing that I need in here, besides the frogs, of course, are some lily pads. So let me just clear out my inventory just a little bit. And then I believe there is a swamp right over this way, I think. We'll find out, I guess. Oh yes, there is a swamp literally right here. It's not that far at all. Ooh, also some sugarcane would be really cool. I should definitely get some sugarcane. I'll grab a little bit of this. And then of course, lots of little lily pads. One thing that our mangrove swamp will never have is the correct watercolor. Swamp watercolor is definitely very murky and ours is very, very blue. But there's quite literally nothing that I can do about that. So we're just gonna have to accept the fact that it's not going to ever be an actual swamp. I wonder if I should take some of these dead bushes too. Maybe just a couple. The swamp is getting pretty full, so I can't add that many more things to it. Are dead bushes in mangrove swamps? Honestly, I'm not sure. All right, let's go ahead and add these little goodies that we collected to our frog island. These lily pads are perfect. They are a very nice addition, and they make such a nice sound whenever you place them. Now, I believe it's about time that we go ahead and grab some frogs and add them to the frog island. I do want to get all of the colors of frogs, and right now we only have 2 colors. I think that we have the regular orange ones and then also green ones. Let's go ahead and grab some slime balls. Oh, I only have 4. That is a little bit of an issue, unfortunately. We might have to do some slime hunting. We'll also grab some leads and then also a boat. I've been trying to decide whether or not I want to bring these frogs over to the frog island because they look so happy here. I don't know. It would kind of feel lonely without having all of our frog friends by our waterfall. So honestly, I think we'll leave them here and then just breed them up and take their babies over to the frog island. Luckily, nighttime is approaching, so I think I'm going to go ahead and head back on over to the swamp so that we can collect some slime balls. Because slimes do spawn in the swamp. Hopefully though, it's close to a full moon. Or at least definitely not a new moon. I'll go ahead and get the chest plate on, just because we're going to be around some mobs. We got to be extra careful. Let's see, what is the moon like? It doesn't look like a new moon. Some kind of half moon, I guess. I think that will work. Hopefully we can find some slime here. So far, no slime. Plenty of other mobs, but no slime. I'm having literally no luck. I have not found any slime at all. This definitely might be more of a process than I thought it was going to be, unfortunately. We do have 4 slime balls, so we can do some breeding of the frogs, just not as much as I wanted to. So maybe we stop for tonight, and then hopefully it'll become a full moon here soon. I found a slime. Oh my goodness, I found one. Okay, cool. And so many Endermen and so many other mobs. Okay, well, we found a slime. So we know that they do spawn. They're just a little bit rare, it seems like. Probably because it's almost a new moon. It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, we're going to get so many slime balls. Oh, we already have 14. That's crazy. And yes, a creeper did explode. Oops. Well, I will just hang out here for the rest of the night, honestly, and hope that I can find more slime. At least just one more would be so helpful, honestly. But 14 is a great number. I'm totally happy with 14. Oh, I see a baby slime. Hello, baby slime. Hi. Thank you for your slime balls. I appreciate it. Let's just double check, make sure there are no other slimes roaming around. It looks like that would be a no for any more slime, but we do have 16. I will definitely take that. So let's go ahead and head on over to our base. I want to make sure that we have plenty of buckets of water so that we can put a bunch of tadpoles in the buckets. So we'll go ahead and breed up some of our frog friends, and then they should be laying eggs here soon. Okay, perfect. There are some eggs right there, and then we should have some more eggs coming. Yay, even more eggs. And if I'm not mistaken, there should be like 6 tadpoles or something from this. And then we'll just bring the tadpoles to their respective areas so that they can turn into the colors of frogs that we want them to turn into. One of the eggs hatched, so now for the impossible task of putting these tadpoles in the buckets. Come on, little guy. Oh, I did it. First try. Awesome. They like to go in the waterfall and die, which is, fantastic. If you could not do that, that would be great. Okay, come on. Okay, thank you. And I think that's all of them from that set of eggs. Now we just have to wait for this little guy. Oh, wait. No, I see another tadpole. Look, he's going up the waterfall. Oh, and that one. Okay, we have to hurry because I don't want them to die in the waterfall. I can't believe he went up it. What are you doing, little buddy? Okay, he's just going. Ah, it's so difficult to get them. There's another one right here. They're so cute. How are they literally so cute? Let's see if we can get any more. I think that might be about it, maybe. Let's go at the waterfall. Let's see if any came up here. It doesn't look like it. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tadpoles aren't bad. Now we need to hatch some green ones, which we can do up there on top of the mountain. And then the white ones, which I don't have yet, I think we can do in warmer climates. I think that a savanna biome will work. And there's actually a savanna biome right over here, right beside of the swamp that we just came from. And here we are. I'll probably place like maybe 3 frogs here, or tadpoles rather. So we'll just dig a little area right here and place down these little baby tadpoles, and we'll just leave 3 there. And then the other 4 I will make green, and I'm not going to make any orange ones because I'm going to breed up the frogs back at the frog island, and whenever the tadpoles grow up they're going to be orange anyways. So I'm really just going to work on getting the white frogs and then the green frogs. So now it's just a waiting game. I'm going to wait here, I think, for about 20 minutes. The frogs have grown. Yay! Advancement made when the squad hops into town. Look at them. They're so cute. Now I'm just going to boat back to our base. Luckily, it's not that far away. And I think the frogs will be just fine following behind us. Very cute. Home sweet home, little froggies. I'm missing a frog. I had 3, obviously. Where did the 3rd one go? Literally, where did he go? How did I lose a frog? Well, let's get these out of the boat very carefully. Oh, that scared me. And then I'll just take them on the leads up here to the island. All right, there we go. And I did have 5 leads too. So what happened to the other frog? Did he get lost in the ocean? Maybe I left him behind. Let me go look for him. Oh, there he is. Hello, Froggy. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to leave you all alone by yourself. Come on over here. Let's go to your new home now. Oh my gosh, why would you do that? You dummy! Come here. Literally, why would you do that? Oh my gosh, there's a frog in the boat now. I figured that they would just stay on the island and not just jump off of the island. Oh my goodness. These little froggies. See, why can't you be like him? He's just living his best life over here. Well, I do want to breed them just so that we have plenty of frogs around here. Where did he go? Why is he running so fast? Why did he run away so fast? Don't you want to make frog babies? Anyways, I'm going to breed them so that we have plenty of frogs on the frog island. And then I'm just going to let them grow up naturally. Perfect. There we go. Now it's just time to hatch the rest of the tadpoles. And then hopefully at some point we have so many that if they jump off the island, it's going to be okay. This is where we hatched the green tadpoles last time, so we'll just do it again over here. And now we just wait for a long time. Oh no, oh no. Why are you out of the water? Well, I only have 2 leads because I think that I let a couple of them despawn. So here we are with 2 leads, and I guess I'll have to go back up and get the rest of the frogs after I'm done dropping these ones off. Oh, and we should probably avoid the powdered snow. There is no good way to get down this mountain over here. Oh my goodness. If I just fall, will they be okay? Yeah, they're good. Why is there a creeper right there? No, leave me and my frogs alone. I will be so upset if something happens to these frogs. Welcome home, little froggies. Let's go ahead and get more inside of the island. Now I would like to breed them. Get out of the grass, please. Make babies. Oh, that happened very quickly. Now we just have to go back and get the other green frogs. Hopefully they didn't go far. Here's one, and now where is the other one? Can you show me where your friend is, please? Oh, right there. Hello, Froggy. Are you ready to go to your new home? We have to be very careful and avoid the powdered snow, okay? Oh, sorry. And here we have these frogs. I'm going to go ahead and breed them up as well. Oh, and here comes the rain. There you go. There's some little slime balls for you. I think I want to try to breed up the white ones over here again. Pretty much, I just want to breed up the frogs as much as possible because I want this island to feel full of frogs? I think I left my bed, unfortunately, on top of the mountain. Though luckily, it's not as difficult for me to get up and down the mountain. Yep, there's my bed. I'll just go ahead and breed up these white frogs again. I'm excited for all of the little tadpoles to grow up too. Oh, and look, there's another white frog over here. So we have all 3 of our white frogs. Cool. And soon enough, this island will be populated with a ton of little frogs. And they do actually jump on top of the drip leaf plants, which I think is so cute. As long as they don't jump off of the island, get away from the edge of the island, please. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. I love how this turned out. Honestly, it's so much better than I could have ever imagined. It is exactly what I wanted. And I do think that this is actually going to be the last real episode of this series. I am going to do a world tour next, but I don't think I'm going to actually make any additional episodes after that. And it really makes me so sad to say that, but I just think it's time for me to wrap up the series, honestly. So if you're still here watching this series, then you are truly a real one, and I appreciate you so much. This is the series that has really started my channel, so it holds such a special place in my heart. But I am going to go ahead and end it here. So I hope that you all have a lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!